Hey everybody, John here from M Artisans and Imaging, minus the Maddie. Gonna be a little quieter on this trip. What I wanted to talk to you about was a portion of the lighting, the gear that we use, so on and so forth. You've got, for instance, your artificial lighting. It's consistent. Your LED lights, whatever you want to use, point at your subject. You can see it through your camera. You adjust to it. You get it the way you like it. You shoot it. Then you have flash. Flash. You adjust your camera for the flash. You get your ambient light where if it you want it to show in your picture or not, whatever, however you like to do your settings. I am not critiquing anybody on what their likings are, but then you hit your flash, you get your result. You see it either on the back of your camera or on your film once you've got your film returned to you. Well, anyway, we wanted to talk to you a little bit about how you style your light and the equipment that is used. I've taken a photograph, which I will post somewhere right around here, and I want you to take a look at all the different things that are available. For instance, over here and here are V-flats. Some people like using V-flats, and it's actually said around the fashion world, if you don't shoot having V-flats in your studio, you're not a studio worth having. I didn't say it. Then you have over here and down here, right there, lantern lights. I'm very fond of these lights. It puts a cool catch light in the eye. It fills the room or the area up with light. It's a soft light. I have two different sizes, a 50-inch and I think a 50 centimeter and a 90 centimeter. And that is so I can fill the room with light and make soft light on the subject matter. Okay. Over here we have a white umbrella and a silver umbrella. And I use both of those depending on if I'm doing fashion. The silver's more for fashion, the white's more for portrait. Then you have in the back, I'll get out of the way, you have a big, well, that's not really big, but you have a 5-foot umbrella with a soft on there, and I think on the inside, yeah, it's white on the inside, so it's an extra soft look. Down below, if I move this, you have a beauty dish. You'll notice it's white inside. It's very cool. Not cool as in cool for cool light, but it's very nice for portraits. Something I love using a lot. Then you've got your little fittings for the front of your flashes. You can bevel them. You can fix them in tighter. You can span across the area at 180 degrees, and you can have something a little bit tighter. So, put myself back. I wanted to give you an opportunity to send me some ideas. Maybe you have a question on this type of lighting, or how, I have this, how do I use it? And I wanted to give you the opportunity to send me some questions or instructions on what you'd like to see. And then from that point, I could show you what I'm using, use it. I have had a couple friends talk to me about doing a demonstration with them while they're shooting with the equipment that they have. They have an idea in mind or an image they want to recreate, and then using either their equipment, other equipment, or the available light, and by the utilization of scrims and or reflectors, have that happen. Now, it's something I didn't even talk about, reflectors. I'll make that a whole nother thing. I spent 6 years holding a reflector for somebody, so I'm pretty adept to doing silver, gold, white, black, which I call the anti-fill, kind of cool, and then kind of go from there. Anyway, I just wanted to hop on, talk to you about this, give you an idea, maybe to put in your head, to ask questions when we see each other the next time, or whenever you ask a question, I can put something together, and either Maddie and I, or if I fire Maddie, don't let her hear that. If I fire Maddie, I think I just said it again. If somebody else is sitting beside me without Maddie being present, how about that? We can talk about that and kind of go from there. We can do it in the studio or on location. It matters not to me. It's usually easier to show in the studio because we can control the lights better, and then we can go outside in the next episode maybe and show you how to either manipulate the light to get the same look or to use the flashes out on location, and by blending that and the available light, get a similar look. Anyway, I just wanted to come on, say hey, and go from there. Talk to you soon. I'll take this with me.